Your path to a healthier, more vibrant life is just a conversation away. So get back to the person who shared this video with you today. Do it right now and start your journey to a better quality of life in your health and wellness.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard of mitochondria? Yes, no, maybe so? Okay. Mitochondria is that part of your cell that produces the energy that your body runs on, okay? Mitochondria is responsible for everything that has to do with your health, because everything that has to do with your health takes energy, and that's where it comes from. Let me tell you how critical this is. If all the mitochondria in your body right now were to stop working, your brain would stop working, your heart would stop working, everything would stop working, and you would die. Okay. My name is Roger Hill. I'm CEO of a company called MoreMito. And at MoreMito, for the last 10 years, along with my partner, Dr. Bevan Elliott, we've been focused on helping people with their wellness by providing them the technology that they need to regrow their mitochondria, okay? So let me tell you a little story about yours. You started out with a lot of it when you were a kid. You remember then, that's when you had all that energy, you hardly knew what to do with it. You ran, you jumped, you played, your mama had to tell you to sit down, stop running through the house, all of that, right? But as you know, later on in life, not so much. By the time you get to be 60, you probably lost half your mitochondria. And let me tell you what happened along the way that caused this to be the case. Diseases you encountered. If you had COVID, you lost some mitochondria, probably didn't get them all back. If you had high blood pressure, diabetes, any host of diseases damage and exhaust mitochondria. Medications, as good as they are for helping you get well, many of them kill mitochondria too. If you've ever, for example, had an antibiotic, most of us have, well, mitochondria are a biotic. It kills mitochondria, okay? Now, with all that going on, that's why you have that loss of mitochondria, half of it probably by the time you're 60, by the time you're 80 and 90, down to 5 or 10%. Now, let's reflect on what was going on while that was happening. A lot of people don't see as well, right? Maybe if you're near side or your far side, you can't read fine print as well. Or maybe you're having issues with your night vision, loss of mitochondria. Mitochondria have the highest concentration in your major organs. They have to, because they take a lot of power. Let's take your brain, for example. Are you remembering things as well as you used to? Right? Many of us, we lose it a little bit as we get older, right? How about your strength and stamina? If you're about 45 or 50 or so, you've probably figured out already that you're not a spring chicken anymore, right? Right? We all kind of know that. Lost of mitochondria. You don't have that energy you did once upon a time, okay? And what about your immune system? It's supposed to protect you from everything that assails you. Except if you've lost 50% or more, let's say, of your mitochondria, how can it possibly do as good a job? It can't. Now, let's reverse that. Let's suppose the technology existed to regrow your mitochondria, put that back. What might that do for you? Which one of your health concerns might you want your mitochondria to help you get back? Our company is dedicated to giving you the answer to that question. In my technical career, I worked at NASA during the space program. I was recruited from there to go work at the Pentagon. Well, I had an opportunity to see technology operate at the highest level. And that's what prepared me to work with my future partner, Dr. Bevan Elliott.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bevan Elliott. I have a background in physics, in physical chemistry and chemistry, in material science. I've dabbled around in biology and have settled in doing research in both chemistry and physics with electromagnetism, but primarily now in formulation of high-tech and nutraceutical formulation for MoreMito. I have a very deep connection to research and development, and most of my career has been in fundamental research. Lately, I've been in applied research, particularly with respect to mitochondrial health and the use of various means in formulation from electromagnetism through to chemical formulation effects in order to enhance delivery systems in biological systems. I'm the Director of Research and Development of MoreMito, and I work together with Roger Hill.
Are you looking to?
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Tuesday night corporate call. I am Maria Wilson. So glad that you guys could join us this evening. So we just heard our CEO Roger Hill talk about mitochondria, and we know that the mitochondria powers every cell and every organ and every system in our bodies, and that if we don't have it, we would probably not be around very long. And we also heard our Director of Research, Dr. Bevan Hill, talk about the XDS technology. So let's take a closer look at what Dr. Bevan was talking about. Well, the first thing that we need to know about what he's done is that he decoded the signals that your body sends. He decoded those signals. And these signals make your mitochondria grow over time because of many different reasons. And we heard our CEO, Roger Hill, talk about a little bit of that, how that different things in the environment can make the signals in our body that make our mitochondria grow, how it can make them weaker. So that's the first thing Dr. Bevan did, was he decoded those signals. The next thing that he did was that he created a delivery system, and he called that delivery system XDS, and that stands for Exponential Delivery System. This XDS technology, this is what makes those signals more powerful. How important is that? What a breakthrough. Everybody, this is that special thing that sets the MoreMito product line apart from anything that we've ever seen. This XDS technology, it is that magical thing that makes all of these amazing results that we are seeing people, we're seeing pets, we're seeing everybody, we're seeing them have these fantastic experiences, and they are miraculous. The next thing that this technology does is that it reorganizes the molecules, the very molecules of the ingredients that are on our product labels, so that these ingredients, they don't just get into our bloodstream, everybody. They get all the way into our mitochondria, and those mitochondria, they're thousands of times smaller than our cells are. So it gets all the way to the very root, the very essence of our cells. And now this is a breakthrough that only Dr. Elliott has made. No one else has made this breakthrough. You're only going to find it here at MoreMito. Now the product line is called UltraMito, as in ultra mitochondria. I want to tell you about our products that contain this amazing technology. The first one I want to tell you about is our Restore. Now, Restore is our flagship product, and it has two main purposes. And the first purpose is that it is going to repair your cells. It's going to repair your cells. Wow, how amazing is that? And the next thing it's going to do is it's going to regenerate your organs. Can you imagine your cells being repaired, your organs being regenerated? It's like getting a whole new lease on life. Now, our Restore it's an oil-based product because it has two ancient superfoods. And I know if you haven't heard of black seed oil, you know they found black seed oil in King Tut's tomb. And black seed oil has been used for centuries, for thousands of years, really, all around the world. Also, the other oil-based product that is in all oil-based ingredients that's in our product is that olive oil. And olive oil goes back to biblical times. Now, Restore also has, and I counted them, there are a total of 44 different ingredients that are in our Restore. And some of these ingredients now, they're going to encourage the creation of new mitochondria. The creation of new mitochondria. And some of the other ingredients that are in our Restore are going to affect every organ system in your body. Now, they're going to be able to affect your heart, your liver, your lungs. And let me just tell you this about our oils. They are not found. You're not going to be able to go to the grocery store and find these oils. They are curated from the cleanest sources around the globe. Another thing you might want to know is that this technology that is applied to our Restore, it takes about 2 months. 2 months is a whole 2 month process to get these ingredients and this XDS technology down into your Restore. So when you purchase, when you get your bottle of Restore, know that it was not done overnight in a kitchen somewhere or even in a laboratory. It's a 2 month process. The next product I want to tell you about is our Renew Brain and Body. Now, because all of the things that you need to regrow mitochondria are not found in one form or in one place, Dr. Bevan, he created the Renew Brain and Body. Now, this Renew Brain and Body, now, it's water soluble. All of its ingredients are water soluble. And they are going to regrow your mitochondria in some different ways. Now, the Restore is oil soluble. Our Renew Brain and Body, it gets the ingredients into your body through water. Now, this Renew Brain and Body is really going to be good for your brain health. It's good for your strength and your stamina, your focus, your ability to think, your memory, and also your emotional intelligence. It's going to give you strength and stamina to go the distance when you're trying to accomplish things that require a lot of energy. Well, next, let me tell you about our Rejuvenate. Now, I love this Rejuvenate because you can use it anywhere in your body from your head to your toe. Now, this Rejuvenate is topical or transdermal, and it's going to carry nutrition. Because these ingredients that are in here, they are very contain a lot of nutrition, and this nutrition is going to go down through all the layers of your skin. It's going to go down through your epidermis, your dermis, and your granulosum. You know, our skin has many layers, and so it's going to go all the way down through all of those different layers. And so this one is recommended for anything that's going to affect your skin, your hair, your scalp, anywhere in your body from your head to your toe. If you've got aching knees, if you've got an aching back, if you feel like your skin is not looking as fresh and resilient, this is going to help with that. It's topical. You just apply it on your skin, anywhere on your body where you have an ache or a pain. Now, this Rejuvenate, it doesn't just stop at the surface of the skin. What does that mean? It means that it's going to penetrate all the way down to your bone. And because it does that, this is why you see an effect on your mobility, your ability to walk and get rid of that stiffness and that aching in your joints, because it penetrates, it's transdermal. So you definitely want to use it if you have any of those types of. Now, this is what we do. If we want to we want to boost the efficiency of both of these products, you can add your Restore to the Rejuvenate and let that Restore carry those 44, let that Rejuvenate carry those 44 ingredients all the way down to your bone. So it's a 1-2 punch. You got the Restore, and you're gonna add some of that into your Rejuvenate. I recommend 3 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon. You're going to add that, mix it up together. You can either stir it or you can shake it. Now, how are you going to use it? Okay, you're going to use it on any issues that concern your mobility. There's that mobility again. So now, because you got this 1-2 punch, it's going to be even more effective, right? So next, you want to use it. You got those hurting joints. Well, you're combining it together, so it's going to be even more potent. Use it on your hair, your skin, or your scalp. You know, if you think your hair is thinning, if you've got a bald spot, you want to use it there. If you've got floaters, if you have cataracts, if you have dry eyes, use it for eye tiredness, irritation. What about nasal congestion? Yes, you can. You can use it for nasal congestion. And yes, you can. You can put it in your mouth and use it on your gums, use it on your teeth. We do have testimonies in our back office, and if you look back there, you'll see that we do have those fantastic, amazing testimonies. If you've got a bump, you've got a mole, you've got a scar, if you have rashes, you can use it anywhere on your body, anywhere. Well, let me tell you, we have not forgotten about our pets. And so MoreMito has Pet Life. And Pet Life is simply restore for pets. Now, it doesn't have any ingredient in it that a pet can't tolerate. In almost every home in America and in other places around the world has a cat or a dog or some type of pet. And most of us, we feel like our pets are our family. And that's why MoreMito came up with this Pet Life, because we want our pets to live a long, healthy, and vibrant life. Ladies and gentlemen, all of the products that you just saw are scientifically designed to work together to support your mitochondria. Now, that's one of the reasons why we offer them to you in bundles. Now, let me tell you, because remember, I just said you've got ingredients get in 3 different ways. You've got your oil-soluble ingredients, that's the Restore. Then you've got your water-soluble, that's the Renew. Then you've got your transdermal, that's the Rejuvenate. So your mitochondria needs all of these different avenues for these ingredients to get in order to support them. And that's why we offer them to you in bundles, the first reason. The second reason is because we also want to save you money. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to offer these products to you on a golden platter. Our Restore, our Renew, our Rejuvenate, and for our pets, Pet Life. Well, again, welcome everybody. I am Maria Woodson. So glad to see you guys here tonight. I want to say that we have been having a fantastic time being on this platform, but we've really been having a lot of fun. We've really been blessed a lot to have our president. I'm going to introduce you guys to him. After college, he launched his career with Procter & Gamble, contributing to many iconic brands like Folgers Coffee, Citrusville Orange Juice, as well as a lot of other beverage brands that we all know about. Now, this was before he developed a strong passion for health and for nutrition that has helped shape his journey here with us at MoreMito. Everyone, I want you to give a strong welcome to our president, Mr. Del Bonnet. And he's also our director of sales and marketing.
Thank you, Maria. Appreciate that. Listen, you did a fantastic job. What a wonderful explanation of the products. Listen, everyone, I hope you understand, you should, from what Maria has just shared with you, what sets these products apart. Understand something. These are not Me Too products. We are the only products that can increase the mitochondria in your body. That becomes a very huge and important thing when you consider you've been losing mitochondria your entire life, and you can now start to get it back. What happens when you get it back? Pretty simple. Your body starts to work again the way it used to, the way it did before life and the environment started tearing your body down. And we have testimonials, phenomenal testimonials, explaining just that. Here's another takeaway on these products. Because we don't fix a condition, we don't fix a thing. We help tremendously with blood sugar, but we don't address specifically diabetes. We help with blood pressure. We help with eyesight. I've got a 69-year-old CDL trucker got his license back because he can see at night. We've got people no longer getting shots in their eyes for retinopathy, but we don't particularly fix eyesight. We don't fix neuropathy. We don't fix pain. What do? We increase the mitochondria in your body. That's all, but it's huge, and we're the only products that can do it. You're going to hear products talk about mitochondria. Everybody's finally waking up to what we've been doing for 5 years, but they're still getting it wrong, because what you're going to hear is we support the mitochondria. We can accentuate the we activate the mitochondria. Big deal. If you're in your 50s and 60s, you're lucky to have 50% left of what you were born with. In your 70s, 10% left. Forget that. You're going to activate or actuate 10% of what you got. Let's use our products and take you back to a 90% level you had when you were a kid, and watch what happens to your body. You're going to start to have the body work the way it used to, the way it did, like I said before, life and the environment started tearing your body down. So, we've given you a unique approach, a one-of-a-kind product, and I'm going to tell you about the one-of-a-kind company we created to support it, all right? There's no cost to join MoreMito. We don't charge you to tell people about our products. We think that's criminal. We don't do that. There's no fee to join us. There's no monthly fee to be here. We don't make you buy products. You don't have to be on auto ship. We don't do that stuff. You're not required to even buy anything to participate in our compensation plan. We hope you participate. You don't have to. If you just want to be a customer, we love you to death. Be a customer.
That's right.
Watch your life
Loved all my
change with your
customers.
health and the way you're able to live your life without pain, without limitations. But if you decide to share in compensation, you're going to love the way we do that, because we don't pay you once a month or once a week or even once a day. Once you're a verified member with us, that means we've checked and confirmed your phone and your email, made sure you're not a Charbonneau out there trying to grift from the company. Once you're a verified member with us, every time somebody purchases, your compensation's in your back office to use. Do a withdrawal, take it out. You can take it out if you come as a referring customer. You're going to get Mito Cash, internal money. Use it to buy your products. Use it to pay for your shipping. Use it to send to other people. It's internal dollars. It's incredibly great if you live outside the U.S., because now you can purchase product without a hit to the conversion rate of your currency. Big, big deal. We see some countries have a currency that hits them 40%. Imagine paying almost 50% more for a bundle because of the currency exchange rate of the country that you live in. You can bypass that with being a referring member, but you can upgrade to a paid rep. Guess how much we charge for that? Nothing. You're probably
Zero.
seeing a trend here. We don't charge you. We're not here to make money off of you. We're here to do business with you. Completely different concept. The right concept. Based on my background, Roger's background, there's no way to do this. So, if you're a paid rep, you send money to your bank, send it to PayPal, send it to Venmo, send cash, and you can do it multiple times a day. We're not here to tell you how to do things. We're here to support the way you do things. I hope you understand that. That begins with a free website. Listen, it's going to take you some time before you become as knowledgeable and as well versed on these products as Dr. Al and Rainey or Alexander. It's going to take you a while to speak on it the way they do, but you don't need to wait for that. You've got a free website the day you sign up with us. What's it cost to join? It's free. So you get this free website instantly. And this is where people, once you tell them about the products, what you've heard, what you know, maybe what you've experienced, they get to go here to learn more about it. They can read about Roger and Bevan or me. They can look at the products. You just saw a phenomenal presentation from Maria. Well, it's right here on your website. They can read all about, and it's by products, right? We're going to look at Restore. They can read about Restore, the superfood benefits of it, the benefits especially important that come from Restore. How do you take it? We tell them how to take it right here. You can tell them, hold it under your tongue as long as you can before you swallow, but we tell them that right here. What should I expect? How quickly does it? We tell them on the website. We tell them, we give them the ingredient list. Listen, Maria told you about the two base ingredients, olive oil and black seed, both used for thousands of years because of the benefits they provide to the human condition. They mention olive oil in the Bible. They found black seed when they opened King Tut's tomb. Dr. Bevan uses several elements in unique ways. Olive oil He uses that to tune up and detoxify your cells. Listen, detoxify your cells. Understand what that means. You may have an experience where you go through a cleansing, but I had a gentleman, James Morrison, call me from Toronto. He said, Dale, listen, I do 2 enemas a day. I've got nothing in me to cleanse. What's going on? Cellular cleansing. You could be carrying a couple of pounds of waste in the cells of your body. That's what gets cleansed. And what does that do? Make room for what? Mitochondria. This is deeply, deeply involved. And Dr. Bevan uses it to detoxify your cells so we can increase your mitochondria. And he uses black seed to increase your energy, but it's cellular energy. It's steady, it's strong. It's not like a hit of caffeine or sugar with a big high followed by a deep crash. Cellular energy is steady. What's that mean? That means you live life again on your terms, to its fullest. Do something, and you don't need to rest in some thing that you're working on, some event you're taking care of. It means the clearance of your brain fog. If you're something strenuous, it could be a long bike ride that has a very short recovery time. Cellular energy means you're back living life again on your terms, not sitting on the couch watching it all pass you by. But here's what's important. There's 42 other ingredients. Each one serves a purpose. It's not here because there was, just something he found on the shelf. Everything here has a purpose. And as Maria already said, this is not a case of throwing a bunch of ingredients in a pan, stirring them up, and putting them in a bottle. It takes 8 weeks, start to finish, to properly create a bottle of Restore 3.0. The blending's critical. Dr. Bevan will tell you if you take a handful of vitamins right now, you'd be lucky if a third isn't a complete waste, overpowered and canceled out by other things in that handful of vitamins. Everything has to be properly balanced, and then of course, it's the XDS that allows your body to use this like nothing else it's ever been able to use before. Restore. Listen, we run on testimonials. We love people taking our word for it, but you don't have to. Go listen to the people that have used it. Here's some examples. Remember, where is all this information? It's on the front of your website. Nobody bought anything. Nobody's made a commitment. Nobody's done anything except go to your website to learn more. They can listen to testimonials. We had a question last night about regrowing hair. I had a call today. Could I please send specifically information about growing hair? This was for a minister. Now, here's the funny thing. People are so funny. This minister is already walking, again, without canes, without a need for assistance. He's walking. The people in his church are talking. You know what he cares about? He said, get me some testimonials on regrowing hair, and I'm going to get my whole congregation on it. And I'm thinking, what about walking? That's kind of important. Why don't you get... Anyway, people are so funny. But here it is, everybody. This is a great guy, John. John didn't know he had a bald spot. It grew back, and his wife mentioned it, and John was astounded that his bald spot he didn't know he had. Look, the hair's coming back. I had one complaint about hair growing. It was a young lady who began losing her hair because of the hairstyle she had and because of pregnancy. And her hair started coming back in. She was astounded because 2 patches at the front of her head were regrowing hair. She was mildly upset that it was coming in straight, though, and the rest of her hair was curly. She wanted it to be curly, and it's like, I can only do so much. I can grow it back. You curl it, but it's exciting that for some people it grows back. Listen, every body is different. Take our stuff, combine it with your DNA. Let's see what happens. Gary B. in Spokane, blood sugar issue. It was so high, he was warned he could lose both legs. He's being a little bit nice. Go listen to this testimonial. His left leg was black. He was in a wheelchair. He's got both his legs. They did not get cut off. He's up dancing. The guy goes out dancing. Go listen to Noel in Philadelphia, walking without crutches for the first time. His entire life used crutches, those metal ones with the little round grips that hold on to your arms. He doesn't use them anymore. That's pretty dramatic. And he was looking for something else. He was looking for an eyesight and a brain fog issue. He got tremendous help in walking. Um, anyway, these are all tremendous testimonials, and they're here for people to go listen right on your website. So they can learn more about the products. Most importantly, they can purchase. They buy from you. You can't buy from the company. You might want to. You have to buy from a person. That's you. They buy from you, and we reward you, even though, listen, you may not want to do this like a business. You may not. We've got people coming in and roaring through this in major ways. Reggie down in Atlanta, guy's making well over 10,000, well over 10,000 a month. He approaches it like a business. But you may just accidentally come into business. Listen, somebody sees you not limping anymore and asks you why. Someone sees your vision has changed. You may be driving again. It could be any number of things. And when you tell them what it is that allowed the change, they're going to want to know it. They're going to want to buy it. You're going to become an accidental business partner with us. People can only buy from you. They do that here on your website. They do it here. Even though there's more testimonials, I just bypass those. Maria told you about our bundle concept. Listen, it's pretty simple. I brought it from Procter & Gamble. You're going to buy this stuff. You need this stuff. You're going to buy 3. So we built a thing that says, listen, if you buy 2, I'm going to give you 1 free. All right? That's $220. I'm going to give you $60 free. So you're going to buy a Restore, a Brain and Body. I'm going to give you the Rejuvenate free. It's not $220. It's $160. All right? And we've got a mix of different bundles. The thing you get free depends on which one of these you choose. Listen, you may really have a brain fog issue. You may have someone with dementia. You may have a desire and a need for more of the Renew. Buy 3, get a 4th one free. The math all works on the money, all right? Here's something else I want to show you. We don't require you to buy anything, and we sure don't require you to be on auto ship. But we have auto ship for convenience. You may want the same thing every month. If you do that, then you can come over here and click yes for auto ship. I'm going to give you another $10 off. Your 160 bundle that's already given you $60 free is going to drop another 10. Now let me tell you the way Roger does things. Brilliant man. Roger believes in grace, as do I. So how does grace work with auto ship? You put anything on auto ship. For the next 35 days, anything else you buy will get auto ship pricing, even if you don't put it on auto ship. Grace in everything we do, all right? So you come down here, you make whatever purchase you're going to make. You can buy bundles, various bundles. Listen, we've got a lot of people doing demonstrations. We just overnighted a package to, gosh, I can't think of his name, unique last name. Can't believe I forgot it. He wants to make enough money to be able to buy some vowels for his last name. He's got one of those incredible last names, but there's no vowels in it. Anyway, he just bought a bunch of the samples because he's going for the last half of this month to meet with family in a family reunion. So he
rejuvenates.
We're here to help you get the message out. Your free item could be a box of the samples. You can buy things individually. We've got people making purchases of bundles. Got a lady in Oregon bought an extra bottle of Restore. Her husband has had a stroke. She listened to the stroke testimonials. She wants him to double up. So she's going to dose him twice a day. She bought an extra one. You're here. You're totally free to mix this up the way you want to. We do nutritional counseling every Saturday. That's a $20, $30 deal. You can set it up for $20. Listen, we're here to answer your questions. We're going to answer some tonight and make sure that you understand what's going on and what's available to you. That's why we're here. We're not here to push a business. We're here to help people. Guess what? When you have a product that's one of a kind and works, there's nothing like it. When you have testimonials about how it's helped people, we don't need to push the business. The business follows the product. Pretty simple stuff. By the way, our repurchase rate is 93%. There's a product I hear it advertised on the radio called Relief Factor. Great product. They work on pain. They can help with pain. And they crow about, this is on the radio every day, 70% repurchase. And I think, you poor people, gosh sakes, we're 93 and you're only 70. Well, I like being at 93. That's all I'm going to say. Here's another thing they say. And today it was ridiculous. They say for $18 you get a 3-week trial pack. If it doesn't work, you're only out 18 bucks. Listen, our guarantee is this: 30 days, empty bottle, no question asked, money back guarantee. I don't care why you decide it's not going to work for you. We're going to give your money back, all of it, for the first 30 days. Now today, believe it or not, Relief Factor had an ad. I don't know why I pick on it. Listen, advertising is what I did for years at Procter & Gamble. I know products. It's what I do. So they came out today with a special 5th year anniversary ad. 5th year anniversary pricing. Instead of $18 for their 3-week trial, it's down to $17.76. I mean, come on. You dropped less than $1 and you're putting a radio ad. Listen, everybody, if there was ever a group of folks that need our brain and body, well, I'll let it go at that. Anyway, I want to show you the rest of your back office, all right? This is the front. We haven't gone into your back office. Let me show you the tools that we give you. The most important part of this entire page is this word that says join, all right? People can join you. When they join, they get their own website. They are now part of the company. They get access to a much bigger piece of testimonials. That's what it's all about. Let's go log in and see what happens in your back office. Your back office, we got to get Frank in here. Frank lets us use his back office because truth is, Frank's a Neanderthal. He's a caveman, and Frank does not have a computer. Frank is one of our oldest and highest in the company guys, doesn't even use a computer. Just got a cell phone 3 months ago for the first time. So Frank doesn't understand any of this. He lets us use his back office. I want to show you what you get. Listen, consider something. If you became a carpenter, you'd have to buy a hammer, tools, a saw, nails. My dad was a carpenter. I did construction for years. I understand it. You need the tools to do it. If you were going to be a computer programmer, you need a computer. You need to pay for programming lessons. What do you need to be in business with us? We pay for everything. Do you understand that? We pay for your website. We pay for your new marketing system I'm about to show you. We're not here to make money off of you. We are in business with you. The more we can do to allow you to share the message, the more everything here works. Let's take a look in your back office. Your account settings, all of your information that you share with us is right here.
Some of the information because some of the platforms
you have an email change, you have a phone number change. Go change it. You don't need to call us and
even though we have permission to show this particular account.
On here. Your address, you move, change your address. You don't have to call us for help. Your website, the front of the website that has your name, your phone, your email. You're in control of that. Some people like to put a business name. Some people get a second phone number because their phone starts ringing off the hook. They don't want it to be their private phone. You put what information people are able to use to connect with you, okay? Change your website, your password, that happens here. Remember I told you that you decide how you join. You can join us as a customer. We love you to death. You can join us as a referring customer, get Mito Cash. You can upgrade to a paid rep. Listen, you're in charge, right in your own back office. You move back and forth. You decide how we pay you or if we pay you. After that, everything happens automatically, all right? A few more things in my info. We already talked about your addresses. How about your personal people? Listen, Frank is an expert at this. Frank has a big team of people, but Frank didn't go out to try to create a team of people. Frank just talks to people. Frank goes into Walmart, sees somebody limping, gives them a business card and says, listen, there's some free testimonials. You don't know me, I know. I'm not accosting you. Just, there's some testimonials here. You don't need to limp. Go take a listen and contact. Frank is phenomenal at seeing people in need and saying, listen, there's an answer to what you're going through, and this could be it. Go give a listen. Right? He's not forcing himself on people. He's not being pushy. Look what's happened to Frank over the years. Look at all these people direct to Frank that have come on board because of what I just described to you. Frank isn't out there, again, trying to beat people up and get them to join the company. He's simply sharing with people. Well, guess what? These people talk to their people. Gina talks to her mom and dad. Her dad is having heart issues. He's got blood pressure issues. Anybody they talk to, we wouldn't know any of them without Frank, would we? So what happens? What happens is simple. Anybody that comes to us, ultimately through 19 levels of knowledge, anybody coming to us, everybody's paid, including Frank. Frank gets paid on people he doesn't know, he's never met, but we wouldn't know them if Frank had not at some point in Walmart told Gina, listen, I see you limping, you don't need to do that, here's your business card, check us out. So, tremendous ways to build a business, including a powerful way like a business person. We're here to help you no matter how you decide to proceed.
With your site.
You purchase your own products from the back office. Whatever you purchase, guess
awesome?
what? There's a record of it in your back office. We seem to be running a little slow today with the system here. It may not come and show. Here's what you need to know. Every order you ever place is in your back office. You're able to trace it and track it and see the tracking numbers and find out what has happened to your own personal orders in your back office. It's not going to work. It drives me crazy. All right, well, we'll move on. It's also true for the people who order. You get to see all of their orders. The downline orders, this is through 19 levels. Every order that is somehow tied to Frank has a record of it in his own back office. Here we go, it's working. And Frank is able to look at if someone were to call Frank and he knew how to use a computer, they could say, Frank, I placed an order. Can you give me, what's happened to it? Can you tell me where it is? Listen, everybody, all this information is in your own back office. It's in your back office for your team. It's in your back office for these generational teams. Everybody could get to it. But I'm just showing you what happens here. Now let me show tracking. Look at this. A whole bunch of awaiting labels. Oh my gosh. Frank's got all this business and it's not going anywhere. Let me show you something that should impress you.
All those
These
orders
don't
came
have
in
labels
today.
yet because this is today's orders. Today's business.
But I
the
don't want to show you the
21st.
amount of the orders so
You
they're going to kick
understand?
us off
Look at the
the
business
platform.
Frank's getting paid on. I promise you, he does not know these people. But Frank's getting paid because we wouldn't know them.
Mm-hmm.
If 2 years ago Frank had not talked to somebody and said, there's an answer to things you're facing.
Mm-hmm.
And that person then said what? That person then said, okay, I'm in. I want to see it. I want to try it. And they came back and they purchased. So let's take a look. If Randy were to call Frank and say, Frank, what's going on with my order? Can you help me? Frank's able to say, okay, a label's been created. Your order is set to go. They picked it up from Spartanburg, South Carolina. I'm moving ahead a little bit because I know where these orders are. That's Spartanburg, South Carolina. Let's see if we can see one that may have been delivered. Try to get to some older ones here. Here's one. See if this thing's gone anywhere. Okay, here's a package for this lady. Frank would be able to say, look, that package delivers tomorrow between 3 and 5. Where's it been? Label was created. It arrived at Spartanburg at 6:15 on the 20th. That happens to be yesterday. It's delivering tomorrow. Listen, we believe in letting you know what's happening with your stuff so you can let other people know. And again, I'm not saying that Frank would ever really have this, but if somebody were to ask him, Frank's in charge. We believe in disclosure. Let's give you the power. You do with it what you'll do with it. And here's the thing. We're here to answer their questions. They call us all the time, all day long. Where's my order? We're able to go do this. But if you wanted to, we're making sure you've got the data. I hope that lets you understand you've got a business here. I hope you decide to use it. If you don't, we love you. If you decide to use it, you can be in business running a major piece of business, and you didn't pay anything to do it. All right, your payment is knowledge of people and talking to people. All right, so let's talk about compensation. I told you Frank gets paid on every one of these orders whether he knows them or not. Right now, let's take a quick look. He's got no Mito cash. Frank has moved to a paid rep. Frank gets paid in cash on everything. Right now, he's got a liquid 2454 available for purchases. Here it is. Frank's done pretty well with us over the years. And, this is extra. Frank's got a full-time job. He works nights. And I promise you, in the last few years, he's made more with us than he has on his night job. He's just a creature of habit. He likes his night job. But Frank could decide of this 2,400, Frank could send 1,000 to his bank account. He could send 1,000 to PayPal, put another 400 on his Venmo card, all in the same day.
Yes, you're in control
You're
of that.
in charge of what happens to your money. All right? We simply give you the ability to do that. How do you do it? You manage your payout methods. ACH, send it to your bank. PayPal, send it to PayPal. Send it to Venmo. You're in charge of putting your information and then telling our system, not a person, telling our system where to send your money. The history of your compensation, the history of your daily compensation log. Every order that happens. How many times did Frank get paid yesterday? The 21st, this is today. Frank got paid on 33 different customers. He got paid on 68 people yesterday. Yesterday, Frank did pretty good, $382. Of this 68 people, I'd be surprised if he knows 8 of them. Understand what you can do. It's like being a songwriter and getting royalties. I talk about this a lot. The worst songwriter ever on the planet was who? Paul Anka. Why? Because he wrote that song in the 70s, Having My Baby, that one-note song. Having my baby, what a lovely way. It's horrible. I hated that song. But he also wrote the theme song to Johnny Carson's Tonight Show. Every night Johnny Carson was aired, he was paid $496 every night. All those years on the air, all these reruns, that's being a songwriter and getting royalties. If you haven't written that kind of a song yet, then come into business with us and get $68 and understand the most important work Frank would have to do is figure out who all these people are. By the way, quick detail, this may be too big to quickly come up, we're spinning. Every person you're going to see. Here we go. Here's all the people. Here's what they ordered. Here's the size of their order. Here's when they ordered it. The level they are to Frank. Here's somebody 10 levels down from Frank. Frank only made $4. And you tell yourself, big deal. Yeah, well, big deal. 68 sales, over $350. Everything becomes a big deal.
That's when they ordered.
All right.
There's their
Focus
order
on
number.
the little things.
Their username.
The big things take care of themselves.
Can show y'all the bounce.
Final thing I want to show you in compensation. Then I'm going to show you our new plan. Then we're going to move on. How do you get paid? We get that question a lot. How much do I get paid? How's it all work? We've got an hour and a half video. Listen, I'm always in a hurry, right? I'm the guy that stands in front of the microwave and screams, hurry up. I don't have time for stuff. I'm in a hurry. Well, we created a compensation PDF that explains every part of our compensation plan. This is a brilliant plan. Look, Roger Hill was writing compensation plans for this industry before he became the CEO of MoreMito and got to write his own compensation plan. There's no breakage here. There's no balancing of legs here. There's none of this garbage. Oops, you didn't do the right thing, so you don't get all the money. It comes back to the company. There's no breakage. 50 cents of every dollar that comes in goes out to the field and stays there. Understand how important that is. Well, as you look at various parts of this, you can simply come in and listen to that part. The top
Anything
of
that you see where it says click here, that's in
link.
blue,
I've got
Mr. Hill, the CEO, is explaining that section. So he explains the whole compensation plan. Is that not awesome, guys?
If you click it, you'll hear Roger explain that part of the pay plan, so you can drill in and focus in on the part that concerns you. I'll explain platinum to you all day long, but if you haven't hit gold, if you haven't hit silver, why am I explaining platinum to you? Listen, I'll explain anything. You know what? You're going to ask better questions after you've listened to the compensation plan, and I hope that your computer runs faster than this one does. This is driving me crazy. I'm going to have to beat up Microsoft after this is over. So let's move off. Everything you want about compensation, it's all here. Your rank management report. This all gets explained later. The final thing I want to take you through is our new marketing system. Listen.
Now, there's normally one area that he does not explain correctly. So at the very end, I will go back and I'll explain it.
It's not a case of, gee, should I use the MoreMito stuff to increase my mitochondria or this other stuff? There is no other stuff.
Correct.
If you were going to sell cell phones, we've given you the iPhone 17 and no other cell phones. You're starting with the iPhone 17 and there's no Androids. There's nothing. It's just, how could you do pretty good selling iPhones, selling cell phones? That's what we've done here. We've given you a one-of-a-kind product and a one-of-a-kind company, and it's the testimonials that run it. So in your back office, all new now, broken out by category, share what's happening with people. Let them know there's hope for whatever they're facing. Eyes and vision. Let's listen to Archbishop Vince McCall talk about no longer getting shots in his eyes. Let's listen to what he says his doctor said. He said, Vince, I don't see a sign of this disease, a disease offshoot by the way of diabetes. I don't see this in your eyes anymore. You don't need these shots. Listen to Vince explain that. Listen to Ron Long. Same thing. Here is Ron Long talking about the very same thing. Shots in his eyes. You're not going to hear this because I've got the sound turned down on this computer. But you'd hear it on your own computer. Doggone it, everybody. You better get off this call, go into your back office, and listen to these things. This is
create
where
your free customer website so you can go in your back office.
Knowing what has already happened for other people.
I'll show you how you'll do that.
Why hasn't it happened for the people you know? Because you didn't tell them yet. So get the knowledge, share the message, send a text. You can share this text. You can share it by WhatsApp, you can send a text, you can send it by email, put it on your Facebook, send it by LinkedIn, send it on X. We've got the ability for you to send this text message out to people, all right? This testimonial out to people. You can put it in, if I decide to send it as a text, it's going to generate a link. This is what they would get in their text on their phone. Hello, Dale, Frank. Remember, we're in Frank's back office. Has shared information about eyes and vision. Click on the link. Well, guess what?
It's real easy.
We try to make it easy as we can. We still get surprises. Some people say it's not going to work. I don't know how. Fine. Click here to just copy the message and share it manually. Go into your own text message. Go to your email. Here's the thing. Get the word out, right? Get the word out. Now, every possibility for you to share this message is back here. Messages on pets, messages on people. Here's the thing. You send this to someone, you send it to Bob at work, and the next day you say, hey, Bob, wasn't that incredible? I know you're facing macular degeneration. That info I sent you on the Archbishop was, and Bob lies to you. Bob didn't listen to it. Bob got busy. Things blew up at home. Who knows? A million reasons Bob didn't listen to it, but he lies to you because he doesn't want to hurt your feelings. And Bob says, hey, yeah, that was great. I love that. That was really good stuff. Listen.
It's tracked,
you're
so
be
we
able
know.
To say, Bob, you dirty dog, I know you didn't listen to it. Doggone it. Listen to it. It's okay to say no. You got to know what you're saying no to. Let me show you. See this? This is your report. You send something to somebody, you're going to know if they watched it. In the last 72 hours,
yes,
3 people have been sent this message. Let's go take a look and see who those 3 people are. Oh my goodness, one of them's me. It's almost like I was testing this earlier. I guess maybe I was. Here's the thing. I sent it to myself. What was it I sent the Archbishop? Did anything happen with it? It says no activity. This says, though, activity. I did listen to it.
It says activity. So you know if somebody has watched it.
You're going to know that they listen. You're going to know that they've got the knowledge in their head. That's what your goal is. Don't worry about grabbing someone in the headlock and slamming their head to the table to say yes to something. Give them the knowledge. They will say yes. And go in, you're going to know, imagine running a business, and now in the last 7 days, listen, we're winding down July. Are you going to start August with an extra $500 in your pocket? Are you going to start August with free product? 10 people buy a bundle. You've got a free bundle. All right? You shouldn't be paying for your product. Your product should be coming to you free. Let us do it. Get after it. Share these messages. Let's have things start to happen. You're going to run a business? Well, what have you done in the last 7 days? Have you sent it to anybody? You're going to know.
Even if you're just getting the product, he said you want to run a business, but even if you're just getting your product for free, what have you done in the last 7 days? Because you want to make sure you continue to get that product for free.
The person that introduced this to you, the person that knows what to do. You want Maria making phone calls on your behalf? You want Maria following up? Then you copy Maria on the texts and the links that you send out. Now Maria is here to help you because she sees what's going on too. She knows who's viewing, what they know, all right?
It's an area you actually go to share the information, and then like I did today. Now I could go in and see everything that my sister does. I did her certification, so she's certified to train people on the new flyer. So that was one of the things that I showed her how to do, and now she knows how to do it. She shared hers with me, and I can see everything that everybody should send her to.
We're not going to sell this to anybody. It's yours, and you don't pay for it. How do you pay us? Tell people. Let's go change lives, and let us change your pocketbook. All right? So I hope you get involved. I hope you go start playing with this. I'm going to give you a challenge. Everybody on this phone call, 144 people, just increased by 1. Every single one of you should send 10 messages out tonight and tomorrow morning. Send them out. Go test things. We're going to do another call just like this tomorrow night. I want to see some reports. Let's start using it. Once you start to use it, it is so easy and changes your pocketbook. And it moves from being, gee, I got my product free, to, hey, I made my car payment, my $580 a month car payment. I didn't have to do it. I got it through MoreMito this time. How about your house payment? What are you paying, $2,500, $5,000 a month? You should be paying that through us.
That's right.
Let's go change your pocketbook. And we're here to help in any way we can. With that, Maria's kicking me under the table. I got to give this back to Maria. Maria, it's all yours. Take it away.
No, I'm not kicking you under the table, Dale. Hey, you guys, what a fantastic job Dale did. Another incredible job walking us through the features of our MoreMito website, and gave us all of these incredible
He did great with the marketing
about
thing.
our
Now that's our new
products,
flyer
our
she just clicked on.
our
digital
plan,
flyer.
and our marketing
It does
plan.
all the work for you.
This is an incredible company, and I want everybody to just give Jill a round of applause. Let's send up those emojis and just thank him, because he's taking the time to do this for us. I've never seen a company where we have presidents and CEOs who are so hands-off with us. So we are really, truly blessed. So
I've never been in a company like this. This is awesome.
MoreMito,
And I've been in a lot of companies.
We don't diagnose, we don't heal, or we don't cure anything. We just want you to know that we can help you regrow your mitochondria.
Yes.
And that's going to help with everything, every system, every organ in your body.
Yes, your body knows how to fix itself. So we don't have to fix it. We just teach you how to build mitochondria.
Energy, being able to think clearly, being able to remember things that you have forgotten. And so, yeah, this is amazing. I love this company. I know you guys do too. That's why I'm here. Because we're able to impact and help so many people. There's so many people that are hurting out there, but we have the answers. And again, as I always say, there's somebody out there praying for help, but you have the answer. But you got to share, open your mouth, and let everybody know what we have. I love our new marketing
Anybody have
plan.
questions? Put it in the comments. We're going to get your questions answered.
send out the audios, talk to people, get back with the people that have already
and if you have not
affiliated with
subscribed, make
us.
sure you hit that
Maybe
subscribe button.
they bought the bundle last month. Hey, contact them, see how they're doing, see if they have a testimony, because we want everybody to have a testimony. How about you? What's your testimony? You need to get your testimony. That's going to really encourage people, because they're going to see the excitement in your voice when you talk about what happened to you. But also, we do have these fantastic testimonies that are in our back office that you can use. All right, so right now we're going to take a few questions. And I want everyone to limit their question. If you have a comment or you'd like to share your experience, we'll try to limit it to about 2 minutes. And right now I see that Yashana, Yisrael, you have your hand raised.
Again, guys,
Go
put your
ahead,
questions
you
in the
may,
comments so we can get your questions
ask your
answered.
question or give your comment.
Okay.
And even if you're watching this
Everyone,
after we
thank
do this, you
for
put your
doing
questions in the
this
comments and we'll get your questions
I'm
answered.
really, I know it's easy once you play with it, but like I'm on my my website, right? And I need to know, how do I send to people? Like I went to the where it says share with people and stuff, but I don't get it. That's number one. That's question number one. And then I heard him earlier talking about something for $18 or for $17.76.
That didn't have
And I
anything to do
wondered
with this.
what's
He was
that,
being joking
to
about
get.
what other companies are doing.
So if
Okay,
that-
let me answer that part first. That is a nasty little promotion from a competing company. That's a company called Relief Factor. All they do is deal with pain, and if you give them $18, they'll give you a 3-week supply. So that's not us. I was using that as an example.
Mm-hmm.
That they talk about, if it doesn't work, you blew $18. With us, there's no, you get all your money back. Big difference. So that's the first part. The second part, whoever invited you to the company,
Yes, you get
whoever
back with the
brought
person
you
that
in,
invited you or your
get back
upline.
with them, and they may still be getting used to it as well. So go upline, look at my screen, look at your screen, I should say. Let me tell you how you share it. I'm going to show you this. You're not going to get it all at once, but listen, you can replay this.
It's easy.
And get it again. You're going to come over here to share MoreMito. You're going to come to share audios and videos. I know I'm going fast.
That's not how you do the flyer, though.
Right.
I think she asked
But
about the
you're
flyer.
going to come find
So
what
you would
matters.
go to the first
is it
one.
Pet life? Is it health life? People, I mean. Whatever the issue is it a hard issue? You're going to find the thing you want them to have. You're going to click on it. And you see right here it says the word share. Don't be afraid. Click on that.
Mm-hmm.
Put the person's name in, whoever it is, Susie. And then how do you want to share it? You're going to do it by WhatsApp? You're going to send her a text? You're going to send her an email? And listen, the first time you do this, here's something everybody needs to know. That's why I tell you to go play with these.
And it's
You're
going to be a
generate
little
a
bit
link.
different if you're doing it
And
on
the
your
link
phone.
is gonna
Remember
be
that this is
fantastic.
how it looks doing it on the computer.
Well, we're not going to do email. Let's do text. Enter the name of the person. I didn't put it. Okay. See there? It's not going to let you screw up. Oh, I'm using the wrong keyboard. 2 different computers going. That's what's going on. I keep typing and it's not.
Sit down.
What's a mother to do? Okay, hang on. All right.
And if
so
you go
now
on the
it
Health and Wealth
creates
Show
the
with
text.
Stephanie,
I
you go
assume,
under the
Frank Provenzano, this
playlist,
will be your
there's training
to
videos
share
showing you how to
information
do
about
several
the heart.
things.
Please visit the link to view it. And it creates the link they need to click. Now listen, you can click here. It's going to open your texting system. I'm doing this on a computer. If you were using your telephone, it would automatically send this out for you. You don't have to do it on a computer. You can do it on a telephone. But, I've got Fred Flintstone fingers. I don't do phones well. So I do computer.
What I'm using.
Yeah, so you can click here. It's going to tie it to your computer. But you know what? You can click here and copy the message. Copy it. And now you can go send it out any way you want to. If you were to come out, where have I got? I think I've got an email open. There we go. You could come out here and I could put it in an email, right? Put it here, click paste. There it is. And I could send this to them. They could click here
very, very
and
easy.
get what I want them to hear. Sharing, it's easy. This is why I want all of you, please, go play with this. Go test this. You see that part of what I was showing you back here, wherever it was, part of what I was showing you was the flyer, right? Remember the flyer I was showing you? Again, you come your back office, share or customize my flyer. Here's the flyer. I hope all of you were on our phone call last night. We had hundreds and hundreds of people. If you were there, you heard someone ask a question about adult autism. Do we have anything that can help? Do we have any testimonials? Look, everybody.
You can go to the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie on YouTube.
Regrowing
go
mitochondria
to the playlist for conference call, and you can find that conference call from last night there.
The answer to this person's question to me on last night's phone call is right here in the flyer. The upline should send the flyer to the person, and by the way, we let them know about this. We've already pre-done this with information that we know is important to people.
Yes, the flyer does all of the work for you guys. Love it.
Lost 77 pounds in 3 months. That wasn't what she was trying to do. It was a side benefit. Please go look. Guess what else we got here? Send the flyer
May Crosby,
to somebody.
that was one of my customers, and that's not what she was trying to do, but those are some of the results she got along with what she was trying to accomplish.
They're interested in knowing about eyes and vision. They care about their kidneys. They want more information on our referral program. Do you understand the power of what we gave you here? And it's this simple. And I know you don't. I'm speaking, rhetorically, but listen, you send this to people, right? Click back. You share it to somebody. What do they get? They get this in their email. And they can click on it. My goodness.
You can text it, you can email it, you can send it on social media like Facebook Messenger, LinkedIn, you name it. WhatsApp.
This is you. If
it
you
is
send
awesome,
the flyer,
guys.
all this information is you. And everything they click, everything they ask about, it's all you. And listen, if you're new, have your mentor be tied in. Let your mentor get notification. And what a great phone call. You get a call from your mentor that says, hey, Billy Bob, just look at that flyer you sent. Shall we give him a call? Isn't that a great way to run a business? You're not here alone. We're with you. Hope that answers your question.
Yeah. And you don't have to go to my person who referred me for the $18 deal. What is the $18?
Let me be clear. There is no $18 deal. That's a competitor.
He just uses it as an
We're
example.
Coca-Cola. I was talking about a Pepsi
another
deal.
company.
There is no $18 deal. That was an example of a competitor.
I misunderstood. Thank you.
I apologize. I'm going to make a note not to mention that $18 deal next time. I don't want to confuse anybody. I have a tendency to do that. But we're here to get through the brain fog. So,
thank you, Dale.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Next
Thank
question.
you. Yes, Izor Logan, go ahead.
Hello, do you hear me? Do you hear me?
I hear you great, Izor.
Okay, it is. When it comes to enrolling people on the app, I always like to take them from start to finish, and they have their phone, and I have mine, and I find it is a slight challenge when they come to the state. Usually, when you click on the state, it will drop down all states, and you click on the state. And this happened to me several times. The state does not show all the states, so you can click on it. So what
I haven't had that problem. It may be something going on with his phone, guys.
I have to do the whole thing on my cell phone. I'm just dealing with people who have Androids. I have to do it on mine. Do you know another way? Do you have anybody else come up with that same challenge?
Nope, I have never heard of that, and it's important for us to know, and thank you for mentioning it. Listen, everybody, there are 9 platforms for iPhones. There are 7 platforms for Androids. If you come across something like that, we don't even know about it. You got to tell us. And when you report it, Izor, I need to know the phone you're on, the phone the other person's on, and if it's an Apple, they may not know the operating system. Just tell us which version. Is it an i7? Is it an i17? What is it?
Why
So that
does
I
somebody
our
not have
program
their
can go
stuff?
first thing they're going to do is recreate the problem, and that'll show them how to fix it. Okay, this is news to me. To not have all the states drop down, there are states I would love to leave out, but I don't. So if it's happening, it's an accident.
Well, it happened to me about 3 or 4 times, and the only way I can get around it is I have to do everything on my cell phone, and then because I'm dealing with Android. Person has an Android, and I have an Android.
Okay.
Never happened with the iPhone.
There you go. You just sold iPhones for us. No. Give us the Android you're on, Izor. We'll get it fixed, buddy. Thank you for letting us know. There's millions of Androids out there. And listen, here's the other thing. Anytime somebody shares something like that with us, there's 20 people experiencing it that don't tell us. So never hold back. Make sure we know so we can fix it. Thank you, Izor. Who's next?
Okay, we have Jean Malone. Go
Okay,
ahead, you may ask your question.
Yes,
Jean?
yes. How are you? Everybody's okay?
Everybody's
We
good, Gene?
We can't hear you. Can you speak a little louder?
Yes. My question is, I've been looking in the back office, trying to see if I can get a business card ready to go buy, but I don't see it.
Okay, I'm having a little trouble hearing you. To see if you can get business cards?
Yes, they have business card in the back office.
Okay.
Yes, business cards are
Everybody
in the
look
back
at your
office.
computer screen. Let's see if I can do this. I'm going to log in. No idea if this is going to work. Frank Pro. I'm going to log in. Come on, Frank Pro. Driving me crazy. Okay. Let's try it different. Okay, inside of your back office, under My Info, all the way down at the bottom, for some people the words
It says business card.
It says My Business Card.
Mm-hmm.
And this is brand new. This has only been here 2 weeks, by the way. Click on My Business Card. Here it is, everybody. Beautiful business card, the front, the back. You've got a QR code that you control. When someone scans the QR code, it's either going to go to your homepage or it's going to go directly to your flyer. You decide how to do it, your current rank. You can decide to include that or not include it. I think you should include it, but it's up to you. And then you're going to get one of 2 things, and this is a great question, Gene. You are going to be able to print it yourself on your computer. Now look, business cards, I mean, you know, first impressions count, but you can get great looking business card stock from Staples, from Office Depot. You can even get some, not the greatest, but you can get some from Walmart. And you can get glossy business card stock. You can print it on your home computer printer. Look how great this picture is. I hope you're printing in color. You can print in photo color, but listen, the point is get the information in their hands. So you can print it, but guess what? You can download it as a PDF. This is a graphic ready PDF. Download the PDF after you've done all of this and take it to Staples and take it to Office Depot and get your business cards, okay? So that's how you get business cards, everybody. That's brand new. Gene, we spent 4 years without this ability. We're pretty happy with the fact we can do this now.
Beautiful. My next question, if I may, I have this little boy. He's only 23 years old. This guy never talks, never said nothing. But I put him on mitochondria. I would like to know if you guys can help me manage this system.
If we can what? Say it again. It's very hard to hear you.
He's 23 years old. He
Yes.
started it, but we give them everything that you asked for, but I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I would like you to help me out with it.
You'd like to help you out with some testimonials?
Exactly.
Okay, great question. Again, I'm going to stay in the back office. I'm going to come back here to share. I'm going to come to share my custom or my flyer. I'm going to preview the flyer, and I'm going to come right down here, regrowing mitochondria, and I'm going to know that right here we've got information. I can click right here without leaving and watch a video about it. Okay, that's the first thing I do. Let's go understand mitochondria and autism, especially for adult autistic son. This is kind of the kind of thing you're asking me about, isn't it? Here it is. So listen, everybody, there's a lot to go through. I get it. But understand, we have given you virtually everything you need. We've got more to give you, but go look at what we've already given you. And I would start right here, Gene. I would go watch this video and get the information in your head so you can share it with him. Does that make sense?
Perfect. That's really beautiful.
Wonderful. I love beautiful. All right. Thank you, Gene.
Right.
Great to have you
Gene.
with us, by the way.
Thank you.
Who's next?
We have Smith. I'm going to go ahead and unmute you. You may ask your question or give your testimony.
Yes, good evening. I have a question. I have put in an order on the 30th of June.
Not the place for that. Calling for customer
it's still
service.
saying that they're going to put a label. Still waiting for a label. This is 3 weeks now. What is, short staff or what's the problem?
No, something's gone wrong. No, we want orders out. It doesn't always happen. We try to get them out within 24 hours. We had a brief period just ended where we had a programming error. It was changing all brain and body bundle 1s to brain and body number 4s. That's been rectified. But if you listen, everybody, if your order doesn't show shipping, you can see it in your back office. If you're not seeing that thing on the road within 48 hours, call customer service. Let me tell you what else
Don't get on
happens.
the conference calls.
We've got
Don't get on the Zooms asking that.
where it
Call
says it
customer
delivered,
service.
but it didn't deliver, or it delivered to the wrong place.
509-593-3300.
We prefer FedEx and UPS because we get a picture. I've had people say that's not my front porch. It went to the wrong place. So just because it says delivered doesn't necessarily mean it's delivered. I've got a package that went to the Virgin Islands. It's in Puerto Rico. Why is my package important? No one knows. I had to send another package. So here's what you need to know. We don't want anybody waiting for product. If you haven't seen movement in a couple of days, then you call the company, and you don't wait for a phone call like this. You call, that number is staffed 6 days a week, all right? 509-593-3300. It's at the bottom of your website. Let's see if I can get to the website.
On the product as well.
Here's a website. Let me log out. The bottom of your website, here it is. 6 days a week. If you call this number and you don't reach a human being, leave a message, because you're going to get a phone call back. And if you call and hang up, we know you called. Every phone number calling in is recorded. Okay, the speed in which you get a call back, give us information so we can get back to you. But here's what I want you to do. By the way, this number is, you can send a text. What I want you to do is please text me tonight after this call the details so we can get an answer for you. And listen, we're not going to waste a lot of time. We always track these packages. We don't make you wait. We'll send another package to you so you've got product while we go figure out what happened to the package. Okay? We want the product in your hands. All right. Send us a text.
But again, guys, the corporate calls,
Great to have
the
you
corporate
with us.
conference
Who's next?
calls, and the Zooms are
Next we
not the
have
platform
Alexander.
for that question. They want you to call into customer service, which is 509-593-3300.
Hey, you guys, can you hear me okay?
I hear you great.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so
He
much
does a great
for the wonderful
Thursday
job,
Zoom.
Dale. You always do. You always answer the phone when I called, and just the incredible opportunity that we have here. I've been in this company now for 2 years, and I'm still here. I'm still here, still doing my Zooms every Thursday that I do.
He does an
still
awesome
talking
Zoom.
and sharing the opportunity. But I want to give you guys some information. I want to give a testimony on the commission. Yesterday, I had to take my lady's dog, who she brought the dog to me to watch him or to babysit for 3 weeks, or to house sit or dog sit, whatever you call it, for 3 weeks. Well, it's now been 3 months. So I don't know how 3 weeks became 3 months, but anyway, loved the dog. Took the dog to the vet yesterday. $106 for an examination. By the time they were done, it was $800.
Wow.
And what was so awesome and so incredible that I was able to go to my back office and transfer money from MoreMito to my Vimeo card and have it in less than 5 minutes. And it's been that way ever since I've been in this company. And ever since I've been in this company, I've been getting the technology for free. Because why? Because of talking, sharing, getting the information out to people, and being able to earn this incredible opportunity and the technology for the products every single month for free. Another thing that I want to mention is very important that you guys go to your back office. Dale showed you the tools in the back office. Don't just send it out to people. You have to know what you're sending. Take the time out, pop you some popcorn, make it a blockbuster evening, and listen to the testimonies, listen to the videos, watch it, go through step by step. They always say you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink, and that is so true. But you can put salt in his oats and make him thirsty. What is the salt? Information. Following back up.
Right.
I want you guys to think about this, and answer this in your mind. How many people did you talk to about this incredible opportunity on last week on Wednesday? How many did you talk to on Thursday? What about Friday? How many people did you email, text, or follow back up with on Saturday? What about Sunday? Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if your business is growing, it's because of you. If your business is not growing, it's because of you. How's your business?
Right.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for the opportunity. Back to you.
And I am now certified to be able to train others, even though I'm upline, so I can train people anyway. But the new flyer, we get certified so that we can certify other people as a trainer.
Yes.
And
Hi, my name is
you have to go through that whole flyer and listen and watch everything on there. Click on things
and I feel so
etc.
blessed, and I want to thank you guys for being the caveat for change when it comes to healthy outcomes and introducing something that really works.
Yes.
So I've been on the product for 2 weeks, and it has helped me tremendously with my sciatic issues, bursitis in my right shoulder. About a year ago, I used to be an avid runner and walker, and in Irmo, South Carolina, we have this Lake Murray Dam, and so it's about 6 miles from, I would say, front to the end, one side to the other. So I had to stop running. But today, I was like, let me just give it a try. I was like, if I can walk this dam or run this dam, this is really a game changer. So I didn't do 6 miles because I didn't want to push it, but I did do 2 miles, and I was able to do that in like 45 minutes with no pain.
Awesome.
So when I started the mitochondria, I also was so stiff trying to get out of the bed. The second day that I tried the first day I tried the ointment, 15 minutes. The
Rejuvenate Gel
really relieved me very well. The second day, I jumped. The way I jumped out of bed, it scared me. I was really afraid, like, oh Lord, I'm not going to be able to walk, for the rest of the day.
Gel.
But I'm so blessed by your product. I've even referred my mom, and I sent the information out to others. I work in the healthcare industry, and I'm a social worker. So, a lot of people gatekeep when it comes to healthy options for our people, for all people. So I'm encouraged. I want to encourage everybody and empower you to really take the time to listen, learn, educate yourself on this product because it's a game changer.
It is.
And I believe that nothing happens by chance. And the creator doesn't need any help, but he sends his help. And there are resources out here, such as Mito Chondria, that's doing the doggone thing. So thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I love what you said. And I'm glad that you're having such excellent results. And what you said about those gatekeepers, we got to get past the gatekeepers, you guys, because we need this. Everybody needs what we have. And we know the condition of the health, especially here in the United States. And so everybody needs to know that you can regrow your mitochondria. You do not have to be sick. So we do have to get past those gatekeepers. So I'm glad you mentioned that. That's one of my pet peeves. All right, next we have Joseph Carrizo. You're muted.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. First day in, I placed my order this morning. Guys, I'm really, really impressed. I mean, I'm sorry that I didn't do some like really expedited shipping because I'm really dying now to get my product. Especially that was a phenomenal testimony that she just gave. Here's my question. I've got Dupuytren's contracture in my right hand. I mean, a lot of people are familiar with it. Maybe a lot of people aren't. I looked inside back office, for the audios and stuff to send out. Do we have any testimonials, any information, any results with Dupuytren's contracture?
Here's what I'd like you to do. Send me a text with that request. I believe we do, maybe not under that name, but I know that we do with, and I'm going to have Roger Hill call you and make sure that we get those to you. He's got a number of people that have had hand issues, foot issues, person couldn't open his fingers, couldn't open his hand, and we've got we've got a guy whose right arm had gone dead for 5 years after a stroke, and using our product for his eyesight, and he had to learn how to write left-handed so he could sign papers. His right arm is working now. He's throwing 60-pound bales of hay on his daughter's farm. He's 83 years old.
Wow.
So we've got a number of different testimonials, Joseph. The ones that'll fit for you, send me your question in writing. I gave you the text number, the fax number. No, fax. Yeah, fax. Sent you the text number. We'll get an answer back for you.
That 509-593-3300, that number?
That's it. That's it.
Great. Yeah. Same thing with. So in my left hand, I've got trigger finger all of a sudden. So yeah, both of these are huge. So yeah, I gotta believe that. This is going to help. So, man, I can't believe that I just found out about this yesterday. You guys are doing a great job. And by the way, I've been in the industry on and off for years. What you guys have put together for free is incredible. I mean, with all the website being free, but all of this marketing materials. Oh my God, no one has ever done this before.
I told y'all I've never been in a company like this. I'm so glad that Mr. Roger Hill, the CEO,
that way on purpose. It's nice to be recognized for that, and it just reinforces what we're saying. We're here in business with you, not to make money off of you. Thank you, Joseph.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I'll get that text out. Thank you so much.
Excellent.
Okay.
Wow, thank you, Joseph.
All
right, John, you're next. I'll mute you. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm glad to be here. This is a pleasure for me to be here, and I'd like to thank Brother Isaac for following up. And it's all about the following up. Somebody else told me about it, and my daughter had passed it. They were talking about that eye thing, shooting people in the eye, and I was super impressed. Today, I just got terminated from an organization that I was in because I refused to come and do meetings on Sundays because I'm a deacon, right? I like to tell people, don't be discouraged when family and friends don't support you. It's not that they're not supporting you, they're not supporting themselves. And brothers and sisters, this is the best opportunity on the planet, not just financially, but helping people like God intended us to do. And you all are a gift from God.
it's just like oh my God, I'm so excited. Especially y'all have helped me not to relapse. This business is a blessing. And it's not just a business, this is a family. So come aboard, don't be shy. Let people know what you're going through and how it is. You all be blessed, and you remember we are too blessed to be stressed because the work has just begun. Take care, everybody.
Oh, right.
Thank you, John. Great comments.
John.
Great wrap 'em up comments.
Yes. Yes. Well, okay. Jill, did you want to do anything in the chat, or are we going to go ahead and close out?
Well, listen, if there's something in the chat,
let's see.
We've got a lot of them there. Don't know if we've got time. If something stands out, let's make sure
I'm just going to try to scoot through this.
While you're looking at the chat and deciding on that, listen, everybody, we're going to do this again tomorrow night. You'll get an email. Be there and bring somebody. Let's start building this for you so you can have the kind of a back office like you saw. It's waiting for you. Let us help you get it going. All those people in Frank's back office, it's waiting for you. And you got the ability now to do it like never before. Did you have anything, Maria?
We don't know that much. Someone wants to know the difference between a paid rep and a referral partner.
Referring customer.
Referring customer gets paid internally in Mito cash. Used to buy product, used to pay for shipping. A paid rep gets cash. Send it to your bank, to your PayPal, to Venmo. And that's it in a nutshell.
Okay, and I'm thinking that, let's see. Oh, let's see much else in here. Okay. I think we're pretty good. I'll just read some of the comments. Right. Okay, so Alexander says, the more people you talk to, the more money you will make. All right? And then we have, Shauna says, this is truly a godsend. Thank you, Father God, creator of all. Yeah, let's see. Do you have any testimonials on dermatitis? We do have some on skincare, skin issues. We do have some in the back for dermatitis. Don't know if precisely that one is there. I know that's irritation of the skin in some form, but we do have some skin. Okay, so Williams Ingrid said, I'm in Jamaica. I've used the products. Can't wait to get more. It works. And
told y'all we ship all over. No territories.
Okay, and that's pretty much it. Let's see. Okay. All right, someone says, I am 29 days after my knee replacement, waiting for products. Okay. That's pretty much it.
Fantastic. If you've been waiting more than a few days, send a text.
Exactly. And so at this time, what time is it, everybody? I hope everybody has their technology, their products with them, because it is it's MoreMito time, you guys. Yes. And hey, listen, you need to use your product every day. I'm using this. I use it on my skin, on my eyes, everywhere. And so, okay, make sure. My hands look a lot younger than they used to.
That's right, because you're building your mitochondria.
Rejuvenate mixed with the Restore, and use it everywhere.
So guys, if you have not created your free customer website, Stephanie Alford is inviting you to go create your free customer website.
And we'll see you tomorrow night.
You're going to go to www.moremito.com/S Alford. That's MoreMito.com/S Alford, SALFORD. Then click join, then click referring customer, and complete the information. For those of y'all that want to go even quicker and I want to take the steps to click join and then return customer, I will give you the other website that you can go to without doing those two steps. So you can go to https:// MoreMito, MoreMito MoreMitoPet.com/joining, joining/S Alford, SALFORD /2. It's going to take you straight to the referring customer page. Once you go to the referring customer page, you'll see my information here. You'll see it says join MoreMito as a referring customer. Then you'll put the username here that you want. Your username is going to be part of your website. So like my website, my main website is moremito.com/S-Alford. It puts your username on the end. You put your email address here. You're going to choose a password. Put your name, your first name, your last name, your phone number, your county, your state, your city. Put your address, your zip code. You can put your WhatsApp if you choose to. It's optional. You have to click. I have read and agreed to both the policies and procedures and terms. Click that you're not a robot and click register, and your website is up. Just like that, guys. That's how simple it is to create your free customer website. Once you create your free custom website, then you're going to go to your website. Let's see if I can do this without hitting the cameras. Bear with me for a second. I'm going to go to my website and show y'all how to go into your back office on the computer. It's similar to this on the phone. Bear with me 1 second, guys. So I go to my website. This is what everybody's website looks like. Then you'll click log in. Then you see it asks for your username and password. You put your username and password. And you're now in your back office. If you want to order, you can go right here and order. You can click buy now and order. Click buy now. And it takes you here. And you can order. It's real simple, guys. Very simple. So I hope that you have enjoyed this. I hope that you, have decided to become a MoreMito customer. And I, hope to hear your testimonial on how you're building your mitochondria up. You guys have a blessed one. Remember, if you have any comments, put your information in the comments and we'll get your questions answered. If you want that link sent to you, then, send a text message with your name and link, and I will send that. We'll make sure you get that link. You're going to text it to, and you can also send it on WhatsApp. And it's the same phone number, 817-320-2571. Have a blessed one, kings and queens.